Welcome! This is Janine from Janine's Babblings. It is still February and it is freezing. It's 15 degrees. And trust me, look, I've got a jacket on. It's very fresh. If I'd have had access to all of my clothes, I would also have leggings on, but I don't. I've got my shorts on. So I'm in search of the native blue bee. It's a solitary bee. I keep coming over here because I did see one the other day, and alas, it has flown away. But I'm destined to find one. I will find one, maybe not this week, maybe not next, but I will at some point find a native blue bee. Just revisiting this grevillea flower again. I did say in my last vlog that this was an iceberg grevillea. It's a coconut ice grevillea flower. So I'm sorry about that. I just got my different ices muddled up. Check this out. There's two baby dragons. Ooh. Have a search through here for the native blue bee. I'm going to stand quiet and see if I can hear one. Nope. Today it's not a bird in sight. And not a single blue bee. This here is a natural big fire pit. The tree was stood here, fell over. Because it was obviously being burnt, and the roots would have been in here, and as the roots burnt, it left this great big void. These interesting markings that are underneath the bark of the trees, all done by insects and creatures.
Don't see that very often. That water's not very deep. Oh no, they're all right.
Tom knows he lives in a place like this. Hello, Tom. Oh, no, I haven't seen you for such a long time. No, and I have had this conversation with you just a second ago, but we didn't have the microphone on. Did you not put it on again? No, I did put it on, but it switched itself off. These are pretty rubbish, these microphones. Oh, never mind. I understand you've been looking for something. I have been looking for something. the Australian blue-banded bee. That's right, I do hear them sometimes, but you have to just keep looking for the dead holes in the trees where they go. Ah, okay. Have you any idea where any are? No, they don't come around me. They just fly past because I've got no little holes in me. Ah, okay. All right, well, I'll carry on looking. I'm sure you'll find one before the season's over. I hope so. Anyway, Tom, let's say goodbye now. Bye-bye. Beautiful flowers of the superb. And beautiful flower of this humongous red grevillea, which unfortunately I do not have the name of. It's a smaller one, but you can get a really good view of the redness of it. Beautiful silver princess. So this morning it's supposed to reach 31 degrees. It's already 25 degrees at 8:30 and it's quite warm. Warm is probably an understatement. It's boiling. It's surprising how quickly your body gets used to the cool weather. I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna stay here. Yeah, you get used to the cool weather really quickly. You never really get used to the heat. But here we go. Got to take these dogs for a walk, so I have no option but to be outside. But I'll probably do some indoor work today. And is still flushing the wall. We bought a big Delwatt industrial vacuum to plug into the sander that sucks all the dust straight into that, so the house no longer gets filled with dust, because that's a problem when it all gets everywhere. So that's been amazing. It sure has. It's a very big old marry tree. Yeah, there's a black. Oh no, it's a crow. There's a crow at the top. It's just beautiful. She loves running around in crispy leaves. So last night I had the strangest dream. I was back at school and nobody, absolutely, I felt so alone. Nobody wanted to go out with me. I had no friends. I had been missed off the exam list, so when I left school I had no qualifications. I do have qualifications, just in case you're thinking that I don't. But yeah, I had no boyfriends. Nobody wanted to go out with me. I felt so unloved and lonely. It was quite horrible, actually. I woke up thinking, thank goodness it was a dream. I don't know what on earth that's an aid of. I have no idea. If anybody can analyse that dream, please put it in the comments below. Molly and Willow both got a brush out yesterday. They were both very good on the table. Molly doesn't like her feet being done and her legs, nor does the puppy, but we got there. We had no hysterics from Mummy, did we, girls? No, we didn't. You were very well behaved, as was I. Looks like a smoke cloud over there. There must be a fire somewhere. Not near us because we haven't been alerted. Wow, we've got a beautiful clear view of York today. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. There's a little skink. He's so cute. So cute. You're fine dining, are you, Willow? On kangaroo ploop. Ploop. Are you? Oh, or is it gum nuts you're fine dining on? Time to water the trees. Won't be long and they start losing their leaves. "25 minutes. Looking very sad. Hasn't started to go red yet. At the end of the season, I might have to come up and give them a bit of a prune, take the tops out, etc. Here's my girls. Here's my Winky. Our neighbour's dog's come to visit again.
So that's a good sign. We're well and truly in the green.
He's a good boy. Oh yeah, Jasper's good boy.
Not sure that his mum and dad would think the same. You got out of your boundary, didn't you?
The River Star Walk. Flowing into the River 720.4 miles.
I have to admit, I think this is the favourite part of the garden, my favourite part. Especially at this time of the year where the trees are changing colour. And then you've got this beautiful canopy of the orange blossom created under here, round to the snotty gobble, the gnarled twisted bark, and this under here. It is by far my most favourite part of our actual garden. Good morning, Peaklets. I took a melatonin last night because the night before I had an awful night's sleep. I must admit I slept wonderfully like a baby. And no, it didn't mean that I woke up every 2 hours. But no, I had a great night's sleep, so I feel absolutely amazing. And today I go to see my liver specialist, so fingers crossed I haven't buggered anything up there. So we are still in search of the Australian native banded blue bee. Still haven't found one. I've come to the same stump as I first saw one at the beginning of the week, and it's still not there. So if we're not successful, I will continue the hunt. I'm not sure that I've ever actually told you this story. So I'll just check my mic's on. It is. Right. So if I have, I'm sorry, but if you're new to the channel, you wouldn't have heard it. So anyway, so back when we lived in the UK in our second house, I was laid in bed and Andy was asleep. Kids were in bed and I was just laid there sort of staring into the distance. And not that it's a very big distance because it was a little titty-witty bedroom, but anyway. And in the doorway, actually I'm pretty certain I have told the channel this story, but anyway, I'm going to do it again. In the doorway was as though somebody was drawing something, so out of pencil, and somebody's, it's either an alarm going off or somebody is pulled out in front of somebody and they won't get off their horn because they're so annoyed about it. Anyway, right, so in the hallway, in the doorway, it was like somebody was drawing a picture. And when this picture had finished, I laid there staring at it and I thought, oh, it looks like my granddad, or actually it looks like my dad. And it's interesting. I wonder what year that was. No, I don't know what year that was. 19 something. Anyway, it looked like a picture of my dad. With that, our dog, Toby, or was it Dinky? No, it was Toby, came through from the kids' bedroom, sat at the bottom of the doorway, and was scratching. He had that awful, awful skin, and he was scratching and scratching and scratching. And this picture turned round and looked down at the dog, which freaked me out a little bit because I thought I was imagining this drawing. And with that, Andy suddenly woke up, shouted at the dog to stop scratching, and it vanished. Whatever it was vanished. And I turned around and said to Andy, well, thank you. I was sitting here, laying here, looking at a ghost. In the morning, I woke up and I phoned my mum straight away to make sure my dad was okay, which he was. So I thought, okay, maybe it was just my imagination. At this time of our lives, we used to attend a spiritualist circle once a fortnight. And the next time we attended, we were sat round in our circle and everybody has a time to talk, you know, after doing your meditation and everything. And one of the ladies called Christine was in the group. And she said to me, she said, you saw your granddad in your doorway. Well, I apart from saying to Andy that I saw this figure, I hadn't told anybody else. So that was freaky. So my granddad Spenny, came and visited me. It was, yeah, quite amazing. I've had a few spiritual experiences, but that one really sticks in my mind. So anyway, I wanted to share, and if I have shared before, I'm sorry to have repeated myself, but to the new members, they wouldn't have heard the story. So I hope you enjoyed it. Look at this native heather. It's absolutely covered in little buds. Wow. There you go. Confirmation of the season change. Well, it's so warm, I'm going to have to take the jumper off. The sun's come out now and the clouds are disappearing. So off comes my jumper. Got my eye on you, Willow. Right. Da, 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 da. Still on. That's better. Woo. Willow, I can see you. Come back this way, please. Come on. See you later then. See you later. So you've got lots of nice sniffs there. I'll sit and wait for her to come back. Good girl, Molly. Good girl, Molly. Maybe not. Oh. Willow's booked in to be spayed. She goes next Tuesday for her pre-exam, and then the following Wednesday she'll be in to have the operation. We're having it done at Murdoch Veterinary Training Centre, so she will be well taken care of. Song of the Wattle. So good morning, my lovely people. So yesterday I went for my liver specialist appointment, and my liver count is sitting at 60. So he said it's very stable. It peaked at the beginning of January. It went up to 71, but that was probably because that's when I ceased my steroids. But now it's back to 60, and he's happy with that. He said the thing, he'd like it to be 40, but I've got two things going against me. One, I'm a celiac, which raises your liver count. I have fatty liver, which raises your liver count. So although they're treating me for autoimmune hepatitis, the drugs that you take for that won't decrease your liver count for celiac and for fatty liver. So he said it may help to increase exercise with the fatty liver. But apart from that, he said it's stable, and he's more than happy. It could spike at any time because that's what autoimmune hepatitis does. So he said it could spike tomorrow, it could spike next week, next month, 6 months' time, a year, but it will spike because it's something that will never go away. I've always got it. It's the same as anybody else that has autoimmune hepatitis. And it's nothing to do with what you actually do. It just chooses to go, right, I am going to give you hell and I'm going to rise and spike. So it's just a matter of me listening to my body, because I can tell when something's not right. I get extremely tired, not just tired like I'm a bit tired now, but extremely tired, very, very weak, very fatigued. And you just feel a little bit a little bit unwell. I have, at the moment, we've taken the blood test to every 3 months. see how they go. But if I have any concerns, all I got to do is give them a call, and I just get another blood test done and see what it is. So I'm very happy. He is very happy. So it's a happy day for us here in the Clark's household. Right, the dogs have just gone shooting off. I believe there's a kangaroo on the next door property. So Molly won't be able to go through, but Willow could. Oh, here they come, look. Here they come. All excited. Now, there you go. Willow's through. She'll come back. Yeah, she'll come back. Don't you go through, Molly. Willow, come on. Come on, Willow. Come on, there's a good girl. Come on. There's a good girl. There's that little green bush. There it is. I'll zoom out a little bit because I can't see it when I'm too far in. Wow, it's what, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I haven't been out for a walk yet. I slept in till 9:30, and I wanted to do a bit of cleaning. So yes, I know you did hear me right. I did say cleaning. Yeah, I dusted the sideboards, did a little titchy bit of the skirting board, not much because I hate doing that. The windowsills and the fans. Did the bedroom fan yesterday and the front room fan, family room fan just a minute ago. The other fans I do as each day passes. It would be fan clean. Anyway, that's not what I was saying. Look, we have no rain predicted, but look at these delicious clouds. And as I came out, I had to make a dash for the washing because it was spitting. It was spitting with rain. And it's still very slightly spitting, but nothing really to write home about. Dogs are playing in the secret garden. Haven't been in there for a while. Should we go in and have a look? Maybe we might just see the bee. It's a much easier way in, but I choose to do it the difficult way. I'm not going to go in actually. It's very, very warm. Very warm indeed. No, I'm going to go in. I've made an executive decision. Hurt my back. I actually came in because I wanted to see what this was all growing. down here. I think they're all little trees. Check that out, eh? Look, all here. All little trees. And it's a secret in the secret garden. Right, puppies? Oh, it's just starting to spit with rain again. Oh, plants are going to love this. This is Helen's bush out her back. She also has a naked lady. Beautiful hibiscus, although it's been eaten from insects, it's still beautiful. And then she's got this beautiful one here. Mine sadly dies in the summer. The bee hovering just there. This beautiful bush here. Mine sadly died. It's stunning. Dogs are trying to get in the bottom of the other bush. This frangipani looks very sad. It's been chomped on by the kangaroos, but look, it has a new shoot, which is very good. This frangipani, on the other hand, is doing marvellously. Look at those flowers on those. And this bush here, she calls Sophie's bush because she got this from Sophie. It's doing absolutely amazing. It's just gone crazy. And there's this beautiful bush. I have no idea what this one is. It's a pink one, and then here is a beautiful, beautiful, delicate peachy sort of colour. Absolutely stunning. There's another hibiscus here. Beautiful, beautiful colours. This is it before it comes out in flower, and then it goes to that lovely pale pink colour. And then this is another one. How beautiful is that? Stunning. Look at all these prickly pears. I know somebody's going to have a lot of fun picking these and eating these this weekend. Looks very pretty when it's in fruit, when it's in fruiting season. So this section is Helen's garden section. Beautiful. Look at these two little gum nuts on the swing, like two little boggly eyes. So, anyway, Tom, let's say goodbye now. Bye-bye. 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 Useless thing that is.
Excuse me, Molly.